Hyenas, with their powerful hunting instincts and flexible underwater hunting abilities, have become a major threat to agriculture in Africa. They are known as the #1 predator. In the wild, hyenas can run at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, allowing them to easily chase and attack livestock such as cows, sheep, and goats, the main source of income for people. At its peak in 2010, hyenas attacked between 15,000 and 20,000 buffalo in African livestock areas. These attacks caused economic losses of up to $2.5 million. The repeated attacks by hyenas made it difficult for many African farmers to protect their cattle, reducing milk and meat production, and affecting the livelihoods of many families who depend on this livestock industry. The carcasses of attacked buffaloes are often left behind, causing air pollution due to the stench and attracting many other scavengers, increasing the risk of spreading disease. In addition, the decomposition of buffalo carcasses also pollutes water sources, especially in areas near rivers and streams, affecting water quality and the health of the community. To effectively deal with the threat of hyenas, the South African government has established strict regulations to control hunting activities and ensure the safety of hunters participating. Since 2010, 1,200 hunters who want to participate in hyena hunting must have a special permit issued by the government and comply with strict requirements. The minimum age to participate in hunting must be 21 years or older to ensure that hunters are aware and responsible for hunting. Hunters are required to complete a minimum of 40 hours of hunting safety training, which covers topics such as firearms safety and hunting skills. Hunters must also pass a theory and practical test to ensure they have the necessary skills to effectively engage in hunting. A controlled hunt led by the African government resulted in the knocking down of 7,200 hyenas nationwide. By 2011, the number had dropped to around 4,500 due to a combination of stricter controls and increased surveillance of the area. In the vast wilderness of Africa, especially in South Africa, hunters must follow careful movement strategies to avoid being spotted by hyenas. They usually travel in groups of at least 3 to reduce unwanted incidents. The I-375 Magnum is a government-approved rifle that can quickly and humanely take down prey. In environments with little vegetation, the I-375 Magnum has the advantage of long range and high accuracy at ranges of about 100 to 150 yards. This distance gives hunters enough time to react if they get close. In 2012, hunters in Africa began using bows and arrows to hunt hyenas at night. In preparation for night hunting, hunters carry powerful flashlights to better see when they spot signs of hyenas. Local authorities have built shelters for hunters. These shelters play an important role in protecting hunters from sudden attacks from other wild animals. The main locations in Africa where bow hunting of hyenas takes place include Kenya, Tanzania, and Namibia. One of the most important things to create the success of hunting. Hunters will attract them to the hunting area with bait, mainly animal carcasses that will have a special scent. When the hyenas have focused their attention on eating the bait, the hunter has the opportunity to aim accurately and quickly knock down them. This has been proven to be effective up to 75% of the time in each hunt. However, by 2020, the hunting of hyenas had been stopped due to policies to ensure ecological balance. African authorities have controlled the number of hyenas well, at about 5,700 across the country. To minimize conflicts between humans and hyenas, they have turned to building iron fences to separate the wild areas from residential areas and farms. This fence system is designed to be up to 20 feet high to prevent hyenas from attacking livestock areas, creating conditions for them to develop their business. Comment 1 if you want us to learn more about hyena hunting activities in other countries, or comment a specific place that you are interested in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video to more people to get lucky from God. Please watch the next video. Hello friend. The dry season in Australia is the time when wild cow herds begin to move in search of food sources. They often move through major roads, causing serious traffic congestion. In July 2024, on a road in Western Australia, hundreds of vehicles had to stop for several hours when a herd of about 300 wild cows passed by, causing an estimated $50,000 in damage due to vehicle crashes, damaged, and delayed goods. Not only stopping it causing traffic jams, in an incident that occurred in August 2024 in Queensland, a herd of panicked wild cows crashed into a residential area, causing at least 5 houses to be severely damaged, with total damages up to $100,000 USD. Particularly dangerous are direct attacks from them on vehicles and people. One incident occurred when a car was attacked by a wild cow, causing the front of the car to be dented. In a small city in Western Australia, a wild cow crashed into a gas station, causing the entire area to temporarily shut down for 48 hours for repairs. To deal with this situation, wild cow hunting has become a leading solution to prevent population growth. However, hunting them is difficult, requiring hunters to be carefully prepared and highly experienced. They often had to travel by horse and lie face down on the ground to hide, avoiding detection by wild cows. One of the popular techniques is to use guns to shoot cows from a distance, limiting the risk of direct confrontation. Hunting requires strict compliance with regulations and licenses issued by the government. Hunters need to pass tests of archery and shooting skills and the ability to navigate difficult terrain. Hunting licenses also clearly stipulate the number of animals that can be hunted each season, to avoid overhunting that affects animal populations. Hunting wild cows is not only a dangerous activity but also carries many potential legal risks. Incidents of illegal hunting or inappropriate use of weapons have caused the government to increase monitoring measures and impose strict penalties. An incident in November 2022, when a group of hunters used machine guns to illegally hunt wild cows, resulted in a fine of more than $50,000 and the confiscation of all weapons. Tools used in hunting them are usually powerful rifles and bows and arrows. Hunters also need to bring binoculars and positioning devices to track and detect them from afar. These tools not only help hunters safely reach their targets, but also increase the likelihood of success in each hunt. Limit the cases where this giant creature causes injury to hunters. In 2022, the wild cow population in Australia dropped to about 15,000 thanks to bow and arrow hunting campaigns. However, using bows and arrows also comes with many strict regulations, including that hunting is not allowed in conservation areas and a valid license is required. Besides gun hunting, bow and arrow hunting is also a strictly regulated activity. A hunting license is essential with age, experience, and health screening requirements. Only those 18 years of age or older, with at least 2 years of hunting experience. A notable figure is that in 2021, there were about 1,200 hunting licenses issued, but only about 60% of them were for wild cow hunting. Wild cow hunts not only create safety challenges, but also pose problems that need to be addressed by authorities, such as managing wild cow populations and ensuring public safety. Things not to do when hunting while drunk or inexperienced, as this is dangerous for the hunter. About 40% of Australians oppose wild cow hunting, saying it harms biodiversity and could put the species at risk of extinction. However, 60% are in favour, especially farmers, because they believe hunting helps control wild cow numbers, minimises infrastructure damage and the risk of attacks on humans. This debate raises questions about the balance between preserving nature and protecting human life. So how do you think dealing with wild cows should be done? Is hunting the optimal solution? Or do we need to look for other, more sustainable methods of conservation and population management?
So since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of colonies of some invasive species, Do you believe in any other better solution? If so, please don't forget to share your comments and opinions down below. Plus, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel with our upcoming videos. And lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well.